Go live, 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 go live. We're going live. You're live. Hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here on our Wednesday evening live stream. It's Wednesday, the 14th of February, 2024, Valentine's Day. Oh, you had a nice Valentine's, everybody. Guess what the postman brought me today for Valentine's Day? A letter from the hospital. There we go. We get to a certain age, the cards dry up, don't they? Never mind. I hope you've all had a lovely, lovely Valentine's. Those of you that are interested in it. And hello, good evening. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here on this Wednesday evening live stream. Going to be doing our 10 to 14 day. So we'll do everything that we do in a regular 10 to 14 day update. The only difference is rather than doing it as a video upload, we're going to do it live for you tonight. But of course, people will be able to watch it back then on demand as a video. That'll be coming up after 6:30. Before then, I'm actually going to be going through the live chat. I'll be shouting you all out along the way and taking some questions as well. So it's going to be an epic, epic live stream, and we shall see what happens. We're at 30 concurrent viewers with 7 likes on the stream. So if you could give us a like on the stream and let YouTube know that you enjoy the live stream, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. I've got to put around 22 subscribers, just 22 subscribers, get us down to 18k. We are so close now to 18,000 subscribers. So if you could give us a sub, tell your friends and family to subscribe, it would be incredible. And we thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Channel member chat in from Sam Parker. Hi, Sam. Going live, go live, go live, go live. SSW looking good, gal. Hope you're keeping well, my friend. Well, I was a little bit poorly on Sunday, as you all know. I had to cancel Sunday's live, so I'm so sorry about that. Everybody who was waiting for the live stream. I mean, I'm having a little bit of a run of poor health this winter, I think. So I'll be glad when it finally stops raining. We can get into spring, and I can get into garden, get some vitamin D, you know, get a bit of sunshine, and hopefully start feeling a little bit better. I'm all right. I think I'm just a bit run down and whatnot. But I'm so sorry for anybody who's waiting for the stream, you know, on Sunday. We had to cancel at the last minute. Now, you may have noticed I've got my little pin on here. Have you noticed? GavsWeatherVids pin. Got some merch here, everyone. So, if anybody's interested in the GavsWeatherVids pin that I'm sporting very nicely, and also the GavsWeatherVids key fob and the GavsWeatherVids fridge magnet, that's a 3-piece, or GavsWeatherVids Do It mug and Do It coaster, then all you need to do for the 3-piece, for the fridge magnet, the key fob and the pin, all you need to do is send £12 to the GavsWeatherVids PayPal account. Let me know that it's for the 3-piece, and we'll send you those 3 items of merch out for you. If you would like the coaster and the mug, then that also retains for £12 as a 2-piece. So again, just send £12 to GavsWeatherVids PayPal, and we shall then those actually. Obviously, you have to put a little note in to let us know whether it's a 3-piece or 2-piece. And if you would like all 5 items, so if you like the pin, if you would like the key fob, if you would like the fridge magnet, if you would like the coaster and the mug, then it all retails for £24 for the 5. And again, just send that to the GavsWeatherVids PayPal account. I shall post our PayPal.me account into the what am I doing? Into the live chat here. So let's do that. There's the GavsWeatherVids PayPal account. There we go. So if anybody is interested in those pieces of merch, then that's how you can get them. That's how you can get them, everybody, via the GavsWeatherVids PayPal account. Unbelievable. Tony Chambers, hi Gav, hope you're well. Have plenty of magic water, take care. I'm trying to keep hydrated. People tell you that you get migraines if you're dehydrated. I'm trying to keep hydrated just with water, Bo, not with the magic water, because I think that would, go against, if you try too much magic water, I think that would go against, trying to stop migraines and whatnot. Right, okay, so that's that said. Now, if everybody's to say thanks to our moderator, I think just got James in with us. I think that most just James Uvache here. So thanks so much to James for being here. And again, thanks so much to our lovely moderators. Paul will be along later. Paul's got an appointment at the moment, but I think he'll be along a little bit later on. Espy might check in later as well. So thank you so much to our lovely moderators. Muzzer UK, 30 years attached, 5 years of passion. Oh dear. Oh dear, Muzzer. That doesn't sound very good, my friend. You've got to put the passion back in. Put the passion back in to it. Thank you so much for being here. Right, I've done that. Now, the last thing I've got to do, then I will start going through the live chat, I promise. The last thing I'm going to do, give a shout out to this channel. This is the channel from my good friend Adrian Major. It's Roaming the Cotswolds. Adrian has started his own YouTube channel and he's doing videos showing, doing videos showing lovely areas within the Cotswolds. Cotswolds is an incredible part of the world. It has lovely scenery and whatnot. And Adrian's started a YouTube channel where he's starting to, you know, show that off and let the world see it. And I think that's an absolutely fantastic thing to do. I'm not that far from the Cotswolds, but I don't very rarely get to the Cotswolds myself. I will have to visit, you know, more often. We just go to Portland on the Water quite a bit. You know, me and Mrs. P and my dad and my brother. When we were kids, we used to go to Portland on the Water a little bit. That's in the Cotswolds, but haven't been for years. So I'll have to start roaming the Cotswolds as well. But can you please give a sub? Here it is. Here's the channel. Please give a sub to Roaming the Cotswolds, channel of our amazing, lovely friend Adrian Major. So if you can give Adrian a sub and check out his videos and content, that'd be absolutely fantastic. And he's got some lovely vids up there. I was having a look earlier on. And, you know, it's such a pretty part of the world, isn't it, the Cotswolds? Lovely place to visit. Matthew Orchard, just up the road from me, Gab. Yeah, you're a lot closer. You're in Oxfordshire, aren't you, Matthew? So you're a lot closer to it than I am. But I'm not that far away. I really ought to visit the Cotswolds more often. Right, okay, so that's sort of the announcing done. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I've got 50 concurrent viewers with 23 likes on stream. So now for the next 20 or so bits, I'm going to start going through the live chat. I'm going to shout you out. I'll take some questions as we do so, and then around 6:30, 25 to 7, something like that, where we'll start doing some screen capturing. Shoot, it's going to get 16 degrees tomorrow. Might be higher than that, might be 17 at a push. I wouldn't totally rule out 18 tomorrow. So it depends how much sunshine there is. Right, going to be exceptionally mild tomorrow. But never, the all-time February temperatures from 2019, and that came out at 21 degrees. So we're not going to get as high as that. Right, hello. So first person inverse. Hello to Shiram. Good evening, Shiram. Hope you're well. I'm absolutely well. I'm all right. You know, a bit run down, I think, but I'm okay. Thanks. It's been a long winter. Very long, very rainy winter, hasn't it? I'll be glad to, when it finally dries out, I can start getting out into, because you can't, although it's mild, you can't, and it is mild enough to be in the garden, you know. But you can't do anything because it's so wet. It's so wet. The ground is just absolutely soaked and soaked through. So if you try and get on the garden, it's just going to go into like a quagmire, a mud bath. So I will be pleased when it starts to dry out a bit and I can get out into the sunshine. And I think I'll start feeling quite a bit better then when I can finally start getting out onto the garden. But I'm all right. Thank you so much, Shira, for being here. Here, Shira. Shira saying, hello, Gavin. Gavin, even, not Gavin. For cold springs, is it more common to get them after a mild or a cold winter, or would you probably say it's a 50-50 split? I reckon you get cold springs more often after cold winter, actually, Shim. Not always. We're daddy of cold winters, 62, 63. Actually, I had quite a mild spring, but more often than not, I find that a cold spring will follow a cold winter, and then cold springs can follow mild winters, but also mild and warm springs can follow mild winters. So they go in either direction. So I would say, like, for a mild winter, it probably skews in favour around 60-40 for a mild spring. But if you have a cold winter, I would say it probably goes about 70-30 in favour of the cold spring, actually. So I think cold springs are more common after a cold winter, but I haven't done any research on that. But that's just my take on it. Let me know in my live chat what you think about that, everybody. Hello to Chris A. Going to my good friend Chris Ailing. Hello to you, my friend. We've got Lee Stevens here, watching from the bath. Goodness gracious me, Lee. I don't know. Watching Gab in the bath. That's a new one. That's the first time. That's the first time I've heard of anybody watching Gav in the bath. I did know somebody used to watch me in the shower. I don't know, but that's the first time I've ever heard of somebody actually watching me from their bath. So, well, you do what you want, my friend. You enjoy your evening. I don't know, Lee. Shiram, hello, Gavin. Do you know why the ramp flip from El Nino to La Nina tends to lead to a cool wet summer? I do not know, Shiram, but somehow I think it increases the blocking signal a little bit within high latitudes, which sends projection southwards. But why that will be, I don't know. JL, hi Gav and all. I have decided to lower my expectations for cold winter. At least you're not disappointed, Ben. I would say that's a good idea, JL, definitely, especially if you're down in Portugal, my friend. Hello to Callum Potter. Good evening to you, Callum. Thanks for being on a live stream tonight. Shiram, hello Gavin. Do you know any examples in the past years that have had front load and back load swings? I had to get a little bit of clarification about what Shiram meant with that. So Shiram was talking about back-loaded spring for cold March and April but a warm May, and front-loaded springs would be for a warm March, April and cold May. Well, for that I would say the one that stands out, that would be 2007, which had a very warm April in particular, but also quite a dry and warm March, and then it all fell apart in May and turned cold and wet by the end of the late May bank holiday weekend. For a cold March and April and a warm May, I'm struggling actually to think with that. Maybe 2013, but even that was a little bit cooler than average in May. But to be honest, Jim, I've got to put a bit more thought into that, I think. That did throw me a little bit, that question. No, I'm so sorry, Jim, but off the top of my head, I can't really think of that many examples there. Right, hello to, well, JL saying, be sure you eat a bit of March, I can feel it coming. I think you're supposed to be lowering your expectations, JL. Maybe, my friend. Hello to Steffi. Got lovely Steffi in with us tonight. Good into you, Steph. Hope you had a lovely day. Shoot is here as well. Good into you, Shoot. Thank you so much for being on the live stream tonight, Shoot. James United Jake, good evening to James. Thank you so much for moderating with your spanner, James. Shiram saying, yet another slowest winter here to add to the growing list in the West. It's been very disappointing. Very, very disappointing, hasn't it? Mark Kanish, good evening to you, Mark. Evening, Gavin. You're said in the past to have a better chance of a cold winter with weak La Nina. Yeah, I think so. It's so neutral weak La Nina. Solar minimum. Not really an idea where at the moment. Could that be what's being a mild winter? Yes, we aren't ideally placed either with ENSO. Well, of course, we'll talk much more about, I don't want to preempt anything, we'll talk much more about this when we do the winter forecast evaluation, see what's happened this winter. But without El Nino, we were waiting to get a Modoki. I don't think we ever really got a proper Modoki or Modoki El Nino. They are very rare, Modoki El Ninos. I don't think this one really ever became a Modoki. So that's one thing. And generally, I find El Nino is bad news for us when it comes to getting a cold winter. So I should have known better than to go for a cold winter with that. Solar maximum, yeah, you tend to get a more sort of Atlantic-driven, more active jet streams, I think, a little bit around solar maximum. Now, you can get cold winters with solar maximum, but I think, you know, they're more likely to occur around and just after solar minimum. So we're not particularly well placed with that. We had a very hot September. So that's why we was on the ninth edge with winter updates. Remember, the first half of winter updates were really towards mild winter, second half of winter updates really towards a cold winter. It was always a 50-50 split. We had to jump one way or t'other. Clearly, we jumped the wrong way, and the winter forecast has busted. But we'll talk more about it when we do the evaluation of the winter forecast. Of course, that'll be coming up in March. Right, hello to Matthew Orchard. Good evening, Matthew. Mild and cloudy. 12 degrees. It's raining here again, or it was just before I started the stream. More rain up the towers. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, okay, Mark and Gavin, you said if you get flipped from El Nino to La Nina, we tend to get 2007 type summer, but with a warmer ocean atmosphere compared to 2007, could that make a difference? Well, I would say, you know, we probably won't get anything as bad as 2007. 2007 was right at the, I mean, we did get 2007 with the rapid flip from El Nino to La Nina, so that will, you know, is on the table, but that is at the very, very extreme end of the range of what, you know, can happen. No, hopefully we won't, if we do get a rapid flip from El Nino to La Nina, we won't get anything as bad as that. I mean, other examples would be like 1988, which was a pretty poor summer, not as bad as 2007. There are other examples as well. So we're just going to wait and see. But with the warm atmosphere, of course, that can hold more moisture, though, as we've seen this winter. You know, more warmth in the atmosphere could be potentially more precipitation in an unsettled pattern. So you know, that's a double-edged sword, having the warmer Atlantic and a warmer atmosphere compared to what we had in 2007. But anyway, let's wait and see what happens. We might not even get the rapid flip into La Nina. It's very, very early days on that. Mark also says, Gavin, I know models kept chopping and changing, but does that happen? But does that happen if cold weather did happen in 2018 with Beecham East? I think that was relatively well forecasted, Beecham East, but there were a few little, you know, flops that happen within model output on occasion within the build-up. But I think that was relatively well modelled, although my absent-minded magic water adult brain kind of forgets now what happened with that. But I don't think it was modelled too bad. We're at 66 concurrent viewers, by the way, with 29 likes on stream. You can smash the like button and let YouTube know you enjoy the live show. It'd be absolutely incredible. Thank you so everybody did that. In around 15-20 minutes time, we're going to start screen catching. We're going to do our 10 to 14 there for you. So that's still to come. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Right, Matthew, happy Valentine's Day. I've been busy today opening all my cards, lol. Lucky you. Let's just say, Matthew, the post, she wasn't exactly, you know, didn't exactly have a sack full for me. You can probably see the cards are normally placed there, and there's a distinct lack of any anything going on there. So no, I didn't get much. I just got a letter from the hospital in the post today. Oh, we're at 69 concurrent viewers. I don't know. No, I just got a letter from the hospital today, Matthew. So lucky you. Lucky you, my friend. Mark and Gavin, surely you understand whether it has to come to an end at some point? You will think so. Let's hope so. I'll keep my fingers crossed and I can finally get out on the garden, Mark. Hopefully. Hello to Guy Morley. Hi, Guy. Thanks so much, my friend, for checking in. I'm alright. Yeah, thanks so much for being here. Right, okay, Trevor Hall is in with tonight as well. Good to you, Trevor. Good evening, Gav. I'm pleased you're feeling better now. Thank you so much, my friend. Yeah, I'm alright. Still feeling a little bit, you know, fragile, a little bit run down, but I'm okay. Thank you so much, Trevor, for being on the live stream tonight. Mark St. Gavin, I think one year we'll get a cold winter. I think Scandinavia's proved. Yeah, that's right. If we get blocking in the right place, it can still happen. Yeah, we see it, you know, all over the world. We just don't see it in our particular part of the world. But one of these years, we'll get the blocking in the right place. I'm sure we will. Hello to Damien Mallet. Good evening to you, Damien. Well, Gav, very wet evening from West Island. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to you, Damien. And yeah, it's really wet here as well, actually. Paul is here with us. Hello to Paul James. Thank you so much to moderator Paul being on the live stream tonight. So we've got James, we've got Paul in with us at the moment. Thank you so much to our our lovely moderators for being on our live stream tonight. Good grace me, very busy in my live chat. Better start making some progress. I think just hit 72 concurrent viewers with 34 likes on stream. If you could smash that like button on. So sorry everybody, it won't be Gav live stream without a cough. You can smash that like button, let YouTube know you're enjoying it. It'd be absolutely fantastic. In around 10-15 minutes time, we're going to start screen capturing for you, and we'll bring you our 10 to 14 day. According to Laura Johnson. Hi Laura. So much Laura have been on a live stream tonight. Just finished off some pancakes. Lovely Laura. I had mine last night. Very, very nice they were. I had 3.5. I was trying to do 4. I was trying to do 4 pancakes, which, you know, 20 years ago would have been no problem. I would have gobbled them down, maybe even had a 5th. But now, at my age, I just can't eat quite as much. So by around 3, I was struggling. I shouldn't really have gone for the 4, but the mix doesn't really keep, does it? You know, if you do it yourself, as I did, the batter doesn't really keep. So I wanted to use it up, so I thought, well, I'll try do a 4, but I could only manage half of it, but I had to throw it away. So I thought, if I have any more, I'll be feeling unwell. So very nice, though, very nice pancakes. I do like a pancake on occasion. Mark St. Gavin, I haven't had a great Valentine's Day for 4 years. I'm still waiting for the right girl to come into my life. Maybe when I start my course, go to college, when I will change in that way. Possibly, I'll keep my fingers crossed for you, Mark. But I'm sure the right girl is out there for you, my friend. You just hang in there. I'm sure she'll cross your path. Right, okay. Sam Parker. Oh no, I've had a nasty cough 2 weeks. Get to go. Look after yourself. I had that like a couple of weeks ago. I had like 3 of those since September, so I'm really fed up with it actually this winter. Hi to Terry Chambers. Going to you, Terry. Thanks for being on a live stream tonight. Lee Stevens. Hello to you, Lee. Muzza. Hi to Muzza. And Paul Miller. Hello to you, Paul. Got Peter Cornwell here. Hey, Gab, my friend. With possible SSW, we might have a long wait for spring. Could be delayed. We'll have to wait and see, my friend. But yeah, we possibly might have a delayed spring again this year. Right, Paul Gerling. Good evening to you, Paul. Good evening, Gav. Great to be here. I wonder what's in store for the remainder of winter. I suppose it all depends on a possible SSW, where it ends up. Yeah, that's going to be an important point. I think next week we might get yet another storm. So more about that to come when we start screen capturing, showing you data in about 10 minutes time. Paul Miller saying, hoping upcoming SSW produces us in the south and East Anglia a sting in winter's tail. Let's keep fingers crossed if you want that, Paul. I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. Hello to Jonathan Stockley. Good to you, Jonathan. Thanks for being on a live stream tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Sam Parker, I've been to the Cotswolds. I was only 10, but it was a nice part of the world. Perfect for those who like stargaze. Yeah, please check out the channel that I shared, Roaming the Cotswolds. And hello to Asia Major. Good evening, Gab and everyone. Hope you're well. Looking forward to another Wednesday night live stream. And Gab, thanks so much for giving my channel a plug. No problem at all, my friend. No problem at all. Adrian says I inspired him to go for it. I'm so pleased to hear that I inspired you, Adrian. And good luck with the channel, my friend. The content looks great. I had a look at a couple of your videos earlier on. Content looks really great. So you're going to do fine, my friend. Oh, Darth Vader has arrived! Hello to Darth Vader. Thank you so much for being on the live stream tonight, Darth. Thank you so much, my friend, for being here. Weather fans, good evening to Michael from Weather Fans. I'm going to be doing a live stream with Michael and Weather Fans on Friday the 1st of March on their channel. So that's going to be epic, isn't it, Michael? We're looking forward to that. Friday, 1st March. There'll be lots more to come about that in the next week or two. Hello to Karen H, or H. Good evening to you, Karen. Thank you so much for being on the live stream tonight. Dar saying, hope everyone is well. I'm all right, Dar. Thank you so much for being here. We've got Anne Smith in with us as well. Good evening to you, Anne. Callum is saying, Met said 70 degrees in London tomorrow. That's pretty ridiculous. It can happen in February, but yeah, it's going to be a really, really mild, if not warm day tomorrow. And saying exactly the same here with the gardening garden. Yeah, it's warm enough to be in the garden, but you just can't do anything because it's so soaking, isn't it? So wet. Good evening to Katrine Baso. Hi, Katrine. Good evening, Gavin, moderators, and everyone in the chat. Thank you so much, Katrine, for being here. We've got Dean Turnbull in with us as well. Was March 2013 a cold winter? Yeah, the winter got colder and colder and colder as it went along, and it culminated in an extraordinarily cold March in 2013. Suit got a love note today for some odd reason. Did you, Suit? Well done, my friend. Those blossoming for Suit. How interesting. Keep us informed, Suit. Hello to Son of Iberia. Cold returning in 8 days' time. We'll see. We'll see, my friend. Callum's noticed the grass hasn't stopped growing. Yeah, I've noticed that. I don't know how I'm going to cut it. Because it's so long. It's been growing all winter here at the towers. Hello to Crift Beast. Good evening to you, Crift. Thank you so much for being online. Like James Baker is here as well. So many head scratching and question marks for March. So despite the possibility of polar vortex disruption, it's true. It's true. Agent, thank everyone who's subscribed to the channel. That's no problem at all. Your channel can do absolutely fine. Your channel can do absolutely great. Right. Weather fans, what a difference a year makes. Last February was one of the driest. This year could be one of the wettest Februarys. Yeah, it's very, very different, isn't it? But either way, both mild. Whatever happens, we can't seem to break out of the mild temperatures. But yes, last year very, very dry February. This year very, very wet February. So we've got Ari E saying what? No. Retrogression. Hello to you, Ari. What an entrance on the live stream. Thank you so much for being here. Good evening to Liam Ferguson. Hello to you, Liam. Thank you so much. Right, about 5 minutes or so time to start screen capturing. We'll do our 10 to 14 day, and that's coming up imminently. Yes, so hello to you, Liam. Thank you so much for being on the live stream. Like Jason Sharrett saying, how mild has it been today? I think we got 17 degrees today, actually, Jason. So tomorrow might be even a little bit higher. But that. Sharon saying, well done on your 10th birthday to GavsWeatherVids channel, Gavin. Thank you so much. It was our 10th birthday yesterday. So how epic is that, everybody? GavsWeatherVids YouTube channel, 10 years old. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious, a full decade of GavsWeatherVids YouTube. Now, 2 years before that on the personal channel as well. So that's pretty epic, isn't it? Pretty epic. Thank you so much for all of the support, everybody. Thank you so much. Right, okay, Paul checked in. Hello to Paul. Hope you're doing okay. Thank you so much, Paul, for being here. Right, Daniel Bradley. Hi to you, Daniel. Thank you so much for being on live stream. I'm hovering around 70 viewers at the moment with 41 likes on stream. Again, please smash that like button, everybody, and let YouTube know that you enjoy my live chat. It'd be absolutely incredible if you can do that. Thank you so much. Right, new name, Telesto. Hello to you, Telesto. Thank you so much for being on the live stream tonight. Lisa is here. Happy Valentine's Day. Hi, Lisa. You're having a nice Valentine's Day. Any cards, Lisa? I hope you got one or two. I didn't. Liam Ferguson, Gav, did you know that we were playing a thunderstorm in South East Scotland on Monday night? Now, I did not know, but with such warmth in the atmosphere, I'm not surprised that there's thunder about. It's quite unusual in winter to get thunderstorm, but given the warmth that we've got in the atmosphere at the moment, there is a lot of energy available to produce that. Hello to Menzie. Good evening, Menzie. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to Menzie. Shooty's saying about Steve Wright dying. Yeah, that was really sad, wasn't it? I heard about that yesterday. How sad. Steve Wright amazing broadcaster, you know, so rest in peace him. I remember listening to Steve Wright back in the 80s of that and 90s of that, so amazing broadcaster. And I haven't listened to him for quite a while, but I do listen, you know, around the dial. I haven't listened to various broadcasters, and you know, to help with my own sort of broadcasting a little bit on YouTube. So there are a few broadcasters I listen to. Really sad loss. Rest in peace to Steve Wright. How sad. How much music do? According to you, music. Thank you so much for being on the live stream tonight. And Smith saying you can freeze pancakes. Oh, right. I know you can't do a lot of the mix. Well, you know, you had to use mix up. But maybe I'll try that another time. You know, I'll freeze the pancakes. But I have to have them all in one sitting. Sitting, even, will I? Lisa said, it's been like a spring day today. Lovely occasional shower, but really warm. It's been nice. It's been warm enough. But it's so wet in the garden. And it has, this evening, you know, before I started live streaming, it's pouring with rain. Again, I notice. Right, right, time is getting on. I'm going to screen capture very shortly. We're going to do our 10 to 14 day. Hello to Rachel Bloxham sneaking in. We see you, Rachel. Thank you so much for being on the live stream tonight. And good evening to Wildlife Gardener Tracy. Good evening to you, Tracy. Thank you so much for being on the live stream. Mr. Monkey is in with us. Good evening to you, Monkey. Thank you so much for being here. Liam Ferguson said it's my dad's 40th birthday this Saturday. Happy birthday to your dad. Mark saying, how young Gav looked on that video in 2014. Mark's been looking at some of my old videos from 2014. Well, we all get old, that's the thing, we all get old, don't we? We're popping up to nearly 90 concurrent viewers, 48 likes for stream. Please smash that like button, everybody. We're going to screen capture for you very shortly. So, yeah, we'll see how big stream goes. I thought it'd probably be a small stream, so smaller anyway, but it looks like we might get to 100 concurrent when we start screen capturing. That would be epic. Weather fans, storm season for 2024 starts on the 1st of March. Yeah, that's why we're going to do a stream, isn't it, on your channel. So that's going to be epic. I'm looking forward to that. 1st of March, I'll be streaming with weather fans. And hello to Katrine. Katrine saying good evening, Gabby. Hello to you, Katrine. So much being on the live stream. Alfie James, good evening to you. I'll be getting cold next week. Possibly eventually, but I think before that, we've maybe got storm to get through, actually, Alfie. We might have a storm to get through before we get cold, but we might eventually find our way into a cold pattern. Dean Turble, I'm at the bottom of the live chat, by the way, so if I've missed anybody, giving anybody a shout out, then please give me a thumbs up emoji, a waving emoji. I'll give you a shout out before we screen capture. I'm going to be screen capturing around 2 or 3 minutes time. So while I'm at butterfly chat, before I start screen capturing, then you know, please give me a wave or a thumbs up or something, and that's epic. Dean Turble, I remember the Gavin Partridge snow tutorial. It's still there, my friend, in 2012. Thought I was an expert after that, though. What was that channel up before the website? Yes, so I started everything with the Gavin Partridge YouTube channel on New Year's Eve 2011, and had a little play around with doing a few small videos, and then got, you know, a little bit better at doing that. Then in March 2012, I started GavsWeatherVids.com. Now I uploaded the weather videos to the Gavin Partridge channel and then embedded them to GavsWeatherVids.com in 2012 and 2013. I had a cold winter. The weather gods gave me my one and only truly cold winter. Nobody was watching me. But at least I had it, and the videos are there if anybody wants to go back and see Gav forecasting through a proper cold winter. Anyway, I did that, and then in March 2014, to connect to GavsWeatherVids.com, I created the GavsWeatherVids YouTube channel. So I was trying to create like the GavsWeatherVids brand, I guess. A little bit. So then I moved the weather videos from the Gavin Partridge channel to the GavsWeatherVids YouTube channel, and this is where with the home of the Gav's weather videos have been ever since. And here we are on the cusp of 18,000 subscribers. We've had over 12 million, can you believe it, 12 million video views. It's been an epic run. It's been an epic ride, definitely. Definitely. But thank you so much. Thank you so much to all of you for the support. Hello to Graham Dolan. Good to you, Graham. Thank you so much for being on our live stream tonight. Right, I don't think anybody wants a shout out, so I've given everybody the opportunity to get a shout out if they want one. Should we start screen captures? Go to 25 to 7. Well, I think we better get on with that in a moment. Marks and Gavin, do you remember the Bon Jovi song, Always and I'll Be There Forever? Yeah, I know that one. I don't know the exact words, but yes, I know what you mean. I know that. Was that Bon Jovi or was that Aerosmith? Always and I'll be there. I know that one. I would have said that was Aerosmith, but I'm not certain. It might be Bon Jovi. Bon Jovi, I should say. It might be. It could be. I'm sure you know more about it. More about it than me. Sure you know more about it than me, Mark. Right, so I think everybody wants to shout out as Hab. Well, that's great. We're hovering around 85 to 90 concurrent viewers. I think we're going to start doing some screen capturing now. So it's been an epic live stream so far. It's been lovely, so lovely to hang out with you all, have a chat. I had to cancel on Sunday's stream. It's been lovely to catch up with you all. But now, we are going to do 10 to 14 days. So I'm going to be disappearing, but I will be back at the end of the stream to get things wrapped up. And we're going to turn off the image as well. Oh, let's have a sympathetic watch. I'll leave you in darkness. No, I wouldn't do that. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. We're display capturing for you on this Wednesday evening. It is just gone 25 to 7, 6:35 on Wednesday the 14th of January 2024. It's Valentine's Day 2024. And, well, we're going to see now what the data is looking like. We're going to bring our 10 to 14 day. We're going to do everything that we would do in a regular 10 to 14 day. The only difference is that we're going to be doing it live for you tonight rather than as a video upload. But after the stream, people will be able to watch it back on demand as a video. And Smith always was Bon Jovi. Oh, right. Well, Mark knew more than me then. I thought that was Aerosmith, but Mark knew more than me, didn't he? Thank you for confirming. And Dean Turnbull, I love the old videos. Great memories. We're still living at home a bit there. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, it was a long time ago, wasn't it? A long time ago, back in the day. Back in the day, wasn't it? I had both my mum and dad, then. So, yeah, fond memories. Rachel, I didn't have any lunch as I hadn't done that. They had some work done, Rach. Had some dental treatment done, maybe. I think Rachel might have been to the dentist. Matthew Orchard, Snow Watch, Gav. Not yet. Maybe next week, Matthew. Maybe next week. Right, okay. What an epic live stream. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's have a look then. See what's going on. Let's start off with Stratospheric data. We did Strat Watch earlier on today, so if any of you missed Strat Watch, please, have a look and see what episode, I think episode 14, wasn't it, of Strat Watch had to say. But we're just going to begin with Stratospheric development ensemble GFS 12Z run. So the blue colours here, these are the cold temperatures at 10 HPA, but displays polar vortex. Yellow, orange colours is the latest warning stratosphere over Russian Siberia beginning to penetrate into the North Pole. The next few days we'll see a displacement of the polar vortex as those blue colours are pushed out into North America, North Atlantic and Northern Europe. A secondary significant warming occurring over Siberia there around the 20th of February. Again, starting to penetrate into the pole. That could be the one that sends the zone of wind into reverse. Beyond that, we go into the extended. And, well, we're stretching the PV to its absolute limits here. This is 25th of February. Still not quite splitting it though. We've got another warming beginning to occur over Europe this time. Quite an unusual place to get a stratospheric warming, and that strengthens further in the very extended range. So that's how we look when we get to the end of March on the GFS 12. Yet another significant warming of stratosphere is occurring there over, over in Europe, but also into Russia and whatnot. You'll notice, though, that PV is still in business. The blue colours still there, displaced again around Greenland and deep in North Atlantic, but still not completely gone. So I said in today's today's Stratwatch, but we haven't got a PV of Doom this winter. You'll remember we had the PV of Doom, of course, in 2019-2020. I wouldn't say it's a PV of Doom winter, but I think it's just like a PV that won't die. It's the PV that won't die, this one. No matter what happens to it, no matter how many warmings we get, how many displacement events we get, you know, we just can't quite kill off the PV this winter. But we'll get there in the end, but it might be May, you know, it might be May when we finally get there. We'll have to wait and see. Lee Sievers, I've had my picture taken with Bon Jovi. Waxwork. Oh, that's not quite the same though, is it? Not quite the same. And Smith, it's been indestructible PV. Yeah, it's the PV that just keeps on going, isn't it? Like the Duracell battery, maybe. Kate and Bays, you better now, mate. I'm doing quite a lot better. Yes, thank you so much, Kate. Thank you so much. Mark said the PV has to go in the spring. It will go eventually. It will do. Right, central temperature is currently sitting. Hold on, let me move my mic out way a little bit. There you go. Central temperature is currently sitting at 7.6. That is 3.8 degrees above 61 to 99 average. That is provisional to yesterday, to the 13th of February. So we continue to see a very unusually high CT, and that's going to probably rise actually over the next couple of days. So that might get back into the 8s again, to be honest. By the time we get into around Friday, Saturday, that might be up in the 8s. Unbelievable. Right, these are the GFS upper air temperature and precipitation ensembles for the next couple of weeks. We're looking at Birmingham today. So the red line is the 30-year upper air temperature average for Birmingham. Starting off very, very mild at the moment. Going to stay that way for the next week. There is a cool down, though, that's going on when we get into around the 21st, 22nd of February. We'll return close to average, and then possibly the last week of February might actually go a little bit below average. There is a bit of scatter, but I think the majority of GFS ensemble members seem to be going quite cold there, as as we're going into the final week of February. We do have the control run, which looks pretty cold. The operation run also looks a little bit chilly. This was a 6Z set though, by the way, so let's just flip over to the 12Z. The 12Z show a very similar theme, really. So again, starting off above average for the next week, very significantly above average at the moment, but you know, generally above average for next week. Cool down happens around the 21st, 22nd of February, and then, if anything, a little bit below average through the final days of February. Precipitation-wise, lots more precipitation to come from beginning to end. So the deluge goes on. That does not change. Whatever the temperature does, whether it's upwards or downwards, the deluge continues. Let's have a look at snow row. That's not looking too bad for Birmingham, actually. Around the 22nd, when it starts to cool down, to around the 28th, we have got some snow spikes, possibly peaking around the 24th or the 25th of February. Could we get a few snowflakes before the end of meteorological winter? We haven't had many so far, let's be honest. So maybe there might be a few snowflakes there as we go into the last week of February. But definitely nothing before that. But next week will be far, far too mild for any thoughts of snow, not just for Birmingham, but for virtually everywhere. Temperature anomalies from the 14th, 22nd of February, coming out above average. Going to be a milder than average week to come. And precipitation anomalies from the 14th, 22nd of February, they're coming out wetter than normal. So the mild wet winter of 23-24 continues. Latest wind map from earthnoschool.net shows that low pressure is in the Atlantic, got this area of low pressure just here, bringing unsettled conditions, and there's another deep low behind it, and that could well bring more very wet and windy weather later on in the week too. Right, so let's start going through the chart data then. This is how the latest UK bet. So we have not got the UK bet Euro run. Right, well, what's happened to that? That should be out by now. So what we can do with that is maybe go here to Weather Outlook. Let's go to 2, see whether they've got it. Right, here we go. Yeah, okay, so this is the latest UK bet Euro run starting off 72 hours, which is Saturday. High pressure reaching up from the Azores into France, Spain, Portugal. Low pressure in the Atlantic drawing up this very mild southwesterly wind. Low pressure then gets flattened off as we go through the early to middle part of next week. So that gets us to Wednesday next week, by which time it's starting to look increasingly vigorous in the Atlantic, possibly threatening a storm there through the middle to second half of next week. Right, so let's go back to Twitter, pick the storyline up with Icon. Here we go then. This is how Icon is looking, enable the hover. Right, so this is Icon. Again, Saturday, high pressure reaching up from the Azores to France, Spain, Portugal. Low pressure out in the Atlantic, drawing up this southwesterly wind. Beyond that, we're as flat as a pancake through the early part of next week. High pressure south, low pressure to the north, but increasingly the high pressure gets flattened off through the middle of next week. So low pressure deepens in the Atlantic, not stormy there with Icon up to midnight on Thursday, but certainly starting to look more vigorous with the lows in the Atlantic and with the jet stream as well. Right, that's that one done. Now, let's have a look at GFS 12. Then again, that high pressure is reaching up from the Azores to France, Spain, Portugal. Saturday, low pressure out in the Atlantic. So sorry everybody, will be a Gav live stream about 2 costs. High pressure reaching up from the Azores into France, Spain, Portugal. Low pressure out the Atlantic and winds coming in from a mild southwesterly direction. Now, as we go through into the middle part of next week, again, we're as flat as a pancake. High pressure south, low pressure to the north, looking increasingly unsettled and turning wet and windy by the time you get through to the middle of next week. Vigorous area of low pressure developing in the Atlantic with GFS 12 there. And this is where the idea potentially of a storm comes from through next week. Check that out. This is our thumbnail for this live stream. Very deep area of low pressure there for Thursday, Friday. I think the central pressure of that is possibly going down to about 950 millibars. So looking really stormy there for England and Wales. Proper old battering with that area of low pressure. And as that clears away, then the wind starts turning into more of a northerly. So stormy, very wet and stormy, you know, for a while through the middle to last part of next week, and then colder as we move into the closing days of February. Get this ridge developing out to our west, and high pressure begin to try and build over Scandinavia, pulling the wind into the north-northeast, turning colder with some wintry potential there with the GFS 12Z for the end of February and into the beginning of March. We're trying to get a proper Scandi go, but there is still a lot of energy in the Atlantic, so that's a bit inconclusive. So next week turning increasingly unsettled, but not been unsettled enough, but increasingly unsettled next week, and turning cooler and stormier as next week progresses, potentially another storm by around Wednesday to Friday, sometime in that time frame, and then beyond the storm, possibly going colder into the closing days of the month, maybe with a risk of some wintry showers, particularly in the north and the east. If you enjoy my live stream, please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much everyone for doing that. Why not drop a comment and let us know what you think about this and all of our live streams. Don't forget to tell friends about GavsWeatherVids. We thank you so much everybody for doing that. We only need to put on around 22 or 23 subscribers to get ourselves to 18k. We are so close to 18,000 subscribers. If you could give us a sub, if you could tell your friends and family to subscribe, it would be absolutely incredible. And we thank you so much, everyone, for doing that. And I see we've gone way past 100 concurrent viewers. Thank you so much, everybody. I thought this would be a smaller stream this week, given the mild weather and not much sign of cold weather impending either, but nevertheless we've still gone way over 100 concurrent, so that is absolutely epic, absolutely massive live stream. Thank you so much. On to Fish Kings, my good friend Biz Demon is in with us tonight. Thank you so much, Fish, for being here. Duncan Ward is in with us tonight as well. RW Cricket, it's here too. Thank you so much to SWR Cricket. We've got Met Craig, I think that could be. Hello to you, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. Laura Johnson, Fluffy got involved and is controlling the PV because she wasn't allowed that lot. It could be all down to Fluffy, yeah. I wouldn't rule that. It's the sort of trick she play, that is, to ruin my winter. That's just the sort of trick she play. Definitely is. So my beer, look at ECM 12. We will do, my friend. Don't worry, that's still to come. We're on pace. We've still got another 10 minutes, my friend. So I'm pacing myself. But don't worry, Sort of Iberia. We will be looking at both the GFS and the midnight and we'll be looking at the ECM midnight and 12 runs. Katrine, congratulations on your 10th YouTube anniversary. Gavin, thank you so much, Katrine. A full decade of GavsWeatherVids. Who would have believed it? Right, okay, let's get back to business then. Thank you so much for an epic live stream. Here we go then. GM on Saturday, high pressure reaching up from the Azores to France, Spain, Portugal. Low pressure out to the Atlantic, and we're drawing up the southwesterly winds as well, looking unsettled into the early part of next week, and flat as a pancake, turning increasingly unsettled as next week develops. This is Wednesday. Quite a vigorous area of low pressure in the Atlantic then, bringing heavy rain and gale force winds sweeping in from off the Atlantic. Stormy there by Thursday. GM also showing the potential for yet another storm through the second half of next week, this time more focused on the northwest of Scotland, but nevertheless, another storm is possible through the second half of next week. Beyond that, we keep the unsettled weather going, and up to day 10, no sign of anything cold, and another low. Looks like it's waiting in the wings already to give us yet another spell of potentially very wet, windy weather over the weekend of the 24th and the 25th of February. Right, okay, and then we've got, I tell you what, before we do that, let's have a quick look at the KMA. We can do that for you as well. Here we go then. So again, Saturday, high pressure to south, low pressure to the north, increasingly unsettled as we go through next week, possibly stormy as well. That's the setup up to the end of the KMA run. That's 26th of February, just looking relatively mild still with high pressure to our southwest. Scandinavia is turning cold there back to wetter, and we'll have a look at, because the ECM 12 isn't quite out yet. Another 5 minutes will be fully out. So let's have a look at the ECM midnight run though. Start off with high pressure again bridging up from the Azores to France, Spain, Portugal on Saturday. Relatively mild, and those mild conditions continue into next week. Increasingly unsettled, maybe rather stormy there Wednesday to Thursday. Another vigorous low pushing through Thursday to Friday. And that is Saturday, 24th of February, when we've still got more areas of low pressure downstream and this low developing in the Atlantic. Very unsettled ECM midnight run. We will come back to the ECM 12Z in a moment. Let's have a look at the precipitation forecast based on that ECM midnight run though. So showery rain coming and going over the next 24 hours or so. Very wet actually overnight from Thursday to Friday for England and Wales. Another really wet night to come there. Bit drier on Friday, but then further wet, windy weather pushing through over the weekend, which is Saturday through to Sunday. Again, looking pretty wet and windy there across the country. Back into showery conditions through the early part of next week. Most of the rain for a while in the north and west, and then towards the middle of next week turns increasingly unsettled and somewhat colder. Shower turning wintry to the north and west. Wet and windy, possibly bring some snow in there around the 23rd of February. Snow in the north anyway. cold rain down in the south, and more rain is waiting in the Atlantic, ready to give us a further soaking by the look of it through the weekend of the 24th and the 25th of February. These are the options on the table within the ECM ensembles today for day 10 from the Icelandic Meteorological from the midnight suite. This gets 24th of February from the Icelandic Meteorological. 17 members of the ECM ensembles with a trough of low pressure over top of the country ridge in the Atlantic. That's looking cool and unsettled. We've got 12 with a deep areas of low pressure over to the east of the country, combined with mid-Atlantic ridge. Again, that could be, well, it will be very unsettled if that comes off. Could be quite cool. We've got 12 in climate control and the operation run a little bit more westerly, so still very unsettled, but perhaps not quite as cold as these two options. We have got 7 with low pressure in over top of the UK and Ireland, so looking very unsettled with that. Again, there's a mid-Atlantic ridge involved in that, so it could be a bit on the cool side. And then we've got 3 with some blocking to our northwest and also to our northeast, a trough of low to the south, and winds will be coming in from more of an easterly direction with that. In 2 weeks' time, these are the options that we've got. This will get us to the 29th of February. Last day of month and last day of meteorological winter. 20 members of the ECM ensembles with a trough in over Scandinavia, a ridge to our southwest. So that's going to be westerly, relatively mild with that. We've got 14 with high pressure blocking around Greenland, Iceland, low pressure over low countries in France, and that will bring the wind in to a colder northeasterly. We've got 10 with a deep trough of low pressure over top of the country, combined with high pressure in the Atlantic. That can be very unsettled and could be turning colder. And then we've got 7 with high pressure way to our northwest. So around that, winds could come in from a northeasterly direction. We could be shaping up for a colder end to February. GFS V2 looking like this. These are 500 millibar height lines, break it down into week periods. The first week period takes from the 14th to the 20th of February. But next week we'll have low pressure in the Atlantic. High pressure will be to our southwest. Winds will be coming up from a southwesterly direction, looking mild and increasingly unsettled in the week ahead. Week 2 will be the 21st, 27th of February. Very unsettled, deep low pressure coming in off the Atlantic. We have got blocking around Greenland as well, but the main thing of that is that it's very unsettled, potentially even stormy. Then we go through to week 3, which will be 28th of February to 5th of March. High pressure takes over in the Atlantic, low pressure to our southeast. That should get wind into a colder northeasterly, so potentially a cold start to March there. And then week 4 looks like that, and it's the 6th through to the 12th of March with high pressure again just to south of Greenland, low pressure in Scandinavia. It looks like we could be quite cold with that, wind potentially coming from a north or northeast direction. Bear in mind, winter March then, so it won't be as cold as it would be in January, but nevertheless still could be rather on the cold side. But it's how March is looking overall in terms of the 700 millibar heights, with high pressure blocking around Iceland and Greenland. Low pressure is to our south, winds coming in from a cold northeasterly direction. So it looks like it should be a cold March. The temperature anomaly is no better than average or has no signal. And the precipitation anomaly, again, it's very close to average. As we haven't done any long range for over 2 weeks, I thought we'd have a quick look at some long range. Then, don't worry, we will go back to that ECM 12Z run to finish off, but we'll just have a very quick look at some CFS seasonal data. We'll have a look at much more in way of long range data, by the way, on this coming Sunday's live stream, all being well. No more migraines and whatnot getting in the way. But March overall looks like this at the moment with CFS, high pressure blocking around Greenland, ice and low pressure to the south. We could have a cold March with that. To be ideal, we've got to move back low a little bit further in towards the Med, but not that far from a cold March. Certainly a strong blocking signal there around Greenland and Iceland for March. April looks like this. Now for April, again, we've got blocking up towards Greenland and Iceland. Probably a trough through here though, and some high pressure down towards the Med. So very complicated pattern for April. I would suggest probably a drier and warmer month would be likely there. May is looking like that. So in May we've got some higher pressure again to the north, but also to the southwest. This white area is probably going to be a trough of low in reality, so it could be rather unsettled, but quite warm potentially into May. June looks like that this could be quite a nice June. High pressure sits just to our east. Low pressure in the Atlantic. They could combine to draw up wind from the south. So maybe another hot June, but perhaps a bit volatile. July looks like that. So I think for July, pressure's weakening generally to our east. Low pressure in the Atlantic, that could be going back into a more unsettled pattern for July. And then August, well, this is showing like blocking to the north. This white area probably going to be low pressure. So again, looks like increasingly unsettled summer actually, similar to last year. After perhaps quite a hot June, we go into increasingly unsettled summer pattern. But it's all a long way off, all very speculative, so I wouldn't worry. Right, back to Vector. Just have a quick look at the ECM 12Z, and then we'll get the live stream backed up. Thank you so much, everybody, for an epic live stream. It's been absolutely amazing. Right, this is how the ECM 12Z is looking then. Fully out, hot upper presses, high pressure on Saturday. It's bridging from the Azores into France, Spain, Portugal. Low pressure in the Atlantic combined to draw up a southwesterly wind into the beginning of next week, whereas flat as a pancake. High pressure again bridging up from the southwest. So we go through to the second half of next week, increasingly unsettled, deep area of low pressure developing in the Atlantic. That looks potentially a little bit on the stormy side by the time we get through to next Thursday. And low pressure keeps on coming. That's a setup through day 9 and into day 10 as well with the ECM 12Z. So I mean, it just goes on and on, doesn't it? We've got more low pressure downstream waiting in the wings through here. What's happened there? Got more low pressure waiting in the wings through here. We'll get rid of that low. Trying to bring some colder air in from the north, I have to say. So there is a little bit of a divide with the upper air temperatures. They look like that. So I've got quite a temperature contrast there. Colder air is trying to come in from there. Milder air trying to come up from there. Maybe if that low was to slide in that direction, maybe we could get some fun and games going. But that's all very speculative. I think the main takeaway from the ECM, let's go back to there. Main takeaway from the ECM is that after a relatively dry-ish start to next week, it's increasingly unsettled, possibly stormy, certainly very wet, up to day 10. The deluge continues. Right, we're at the end of live stream now, everyone. Thank you so much. An amazing live stream. Thank you so much. It's been unbelievable. We have gone way over 100 concurrent viewers for over 20 minutes, despite the fact that there is very little in the way of cold weather, you know, in the model output. So it's amazing. I was not expecting this live stream to be anywhere near as big as this. Thank you so much, everyone, for an epic live stream. And, yeah, it's been amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to our lovely moderators on the stream. Thank you so much to James and Paul for being here and moderating on our live stream tonight. Rachel saying, if we can get 10 thumbs up, then at GavsWeatherVids will join at James and Paul James in wearing B outfits. I will not. James and Paul can, but I will not. I won't. Then I to my good friend Neil Cutler. Thank you so much, Neil, for being on watching. Hello to Jack Lowe as well. Good to you, Jack. Thank you so much for being here. Hello to Darren Maroney as well. Hello to you. What a live stream it's been absolutely unbelievable. Thank you so much, everyone. Chris A has checked out. Good night, Chris. Thank you so much for dropping by. Fish Kings, thanks so much, Gav, and moderators. Thank you so much, our lovely moderators. That is no problem whatsoever, Fizz. No problem, my friend. Paul Gerling, thank you, Gav. Yet another interesting video. Take care until we meet again. Thank you so much, my friend. We'll be live streaming again, hopefully, anyway. Help pitching live streaming on Friday at Half-Time Pub Run, and then Sunday at 6 p.m, where we will, again, do a 10 to 14 day GFS ensembles watch and bring you some long range as well. James, have a good night, everyone. Thank you so much, James, moderating. Paul saying, thanks, Gav, great live stream. Thank you so much. Steffi, thank you, Gavin and moderators, for keeping us all safe. Thanks to our lovely moderators. Unbelievable. Again, I think Tracy might have a takeaway of friends. You enjoyed that, Tracy. Dean Turnbull, dress up as a clown, Gav. I don't dress up, very rarely anyway. I do have my mask, though. Laura Johnson, thanks, Gavin Mars. No problem, Laura. Fish Kings, what are you having for tea tonight, Gavin? No jacket potato, that's sure. No jacket potato. I don't know, actually, Fizz. I'm going to go and sort that out in a moment. I might just have some soup or something. I haven't really been eating all that much. Despite the pancakes last night, I generally haven't been eating that much since I was poorly at the weekend. So I'll see. Dandy! How did you, Dandy? Thank you, Gav moderators. Thank you so much, Dandy, for being here. Right, okay, we'll end it there. So, thank you so much, everybody. Amazing live stream. Just coming up on the channel tomorrow. I have B6M UK weather forecast, European Outlook, and a 10 to 14 day. We're going to be live, as I say, on Friday at 10:30. That'll be with Pub Run. And at 6 p.m. on Sunday, we'll be live again with the 10 to 14 day. Looking at the GFS ensembles watch, and we'll bring you plenty more long range on Sunday's live stream as well. You have an incredible and amazing and a wonderful rest of your Wednesday evening. And for this live stream, that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again very soon with another one. But that's it. Bye for now.